Long before the digital age transformed our world, in a time when women's voices were rarely heard in the halls of science, Ada Lovelace dared to imagine a future no one else could see. Born in 1815 as the only legitimate child of the infamous poet Lord Byron and the mathematically gifted Annabella Milbank, Ada's early life was marked by both privilege and turbulence. Her father left when she was just a month old, leaving Ada to be raised by her mother, who encouraged her to pursue the rational world of mathematics, a deliberate contrast to Byron's romanticism. From a young age, Ada displayed a fascination with numbers and logic. She was tutored by the best minds of her era, including Mary Somerville, a brilliant scientist who introduced Ada to the emerging world of mathematics and science. But it was a meeting in 1830 that would truly change Ada's destiny. At a London party, Ada was introduced to Charles Babbage, a mathematician and inventor who was working on a revolutionary device, the analytical engine. This mechanical computer, powered by gears and cogs, was designed to perform any calculation, given the right instructions. While Babbage provided the machine, Ada saw its soul. She grasped the true potential of the analytical engine, understanding that it could do far more than crunch numbers. In 1842, Ada was asked to translate an Italian mathematician's article about the engine. She didn't just translate it, she expanded it, adding extensive notes that tripled the article's length. Within these notes lay Ada's most extraordinary insight. She described how the analytical engine could be programmed to manipulate symbols and create music, foreshadowing the concept of general-purpose computing. In what would become known as the first computer program, Ada wrote a detailed algorithm for the engine to calculate Bernoulli numbers, a complex mathematical sequence. This was more than a technical feat. It was a leap of imagination. Ada recognized that the engine could follow a series of operations, just as modern computers do today. She even speculated about machines composing music or producing graphics, centuries ahead of her time. Yet, Ada's achievements were not celebrated in her lifetime. The Victorian world she lived in placed strict limits on women's ambitions. Despite her intellectual prowess, Ada faced skepticism and dismissal from many of her contemporaries. Her health was fragile, and she struggled with illness throughout her life. Ada died young, at just 36, her contributions largely overlooked. But in the decades that followed, Ada's genius would be rediscovered. As computers began to transform society in the 20th century, historians returned to her notes and recognized her as a true pioneer, the first to articulate the idea of programming, the first to see that machines could extend far beyond arithmetic. Today, Ada Lovelace stands as an inspiration to generations of thinkers, inventors, and dreamers. Her visionary work reminds us that innovation often requires daring to imagine what others cannot. In a world where women were rarely permitted to participate in scientific discovery, Ada charted her own path, leaving behind a legacy of creativity and intellect. Her story is not just a tale of technical achievement, but a testament to the power of curiosity, determination, and the courage to dream beyond the possible. As we continue to build upon the foundations she helped lay, Ada Lovelace's forgotten story shines ever brighter, a beacon for all who seek to change the world through the power of ideas.